I hope you don't mind. Just got my camera out.
Get most of this stuff out of storage units.
Oh, dang. I need to get your phone number then, because I'm always looking for this type of stuff. What's good, everyone? We are about to hit up the pawn shop. Fingers crossed that we find some cool stuff. Alright guys, we picked up a couple of games at the pawn shop. I've actually seen these games sitting there before, and I was kind of on the fence. Y'all drop a comment and let me know if that's something that you do. If you go somewhere, you look at a couple of games, and like at the time you're like kind of interested, but you're just like, I'll wait, I'll get them another day. Like, not really in a hurry to get them. But then you come back another day and you see them and you're just like, I need those games. So that's exactly what happened with both of these. We got Ultimate Alliance 2, which we actually recently picked up on the PS3. The PS3 version, though, is worth a decent amount, so I'm thinking about selling off that copy and then just keeping this one. The quality on this one's not going to be nearly as great, I'm sure, as the PS3 version, but that's okay. I kind of know that going into Wii games, so it's not a big deal. And then, guys, we picked this up as well. Transformers the game, once again, $4. So out the door, it was like $8 and like 60 something cents for both of these games. I'm at the point now where I have a bunch of games that I have not logged in to this app that I've been using. It's called GameEye. Finally started just logging in my games here and there. I honestly don't know if I already have this game at this point, and that's not a brag. That's just like, dude, we got too many freaking games that we're buying. And yeah, we need to start just keeping them organized so that way we're not buying doubles of those games. I don't think we have this one though. I know we have a few other Transformers games. I think this is a different one though, but it looks pretty interesting. So I figured for $4, why not? Sometimes it's just fun to pick up new games, especially if you haven't played them. Anyways, let's keep going. Guys, y'all know we gotta stop at Goodwill. Let's go. All right, guys, we just walked into Goodwill, and the first thing that caught my eye is this tailor-made R7, what is that, super quad 460. I don't know. I don't really know anything about golf. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys, but I know how to look stuff up on eBay. I looked up this, and there's sold listings all over the place. Some are going for like 50, some are going for 70. I figured for $199, we're gonna take the risk. All right, guys, and this is the next section I like to check out. All types of just weird like electronics, and I saw this kind of caught my interest. This is only $4.99, but not really worth it to flip. This is kind of heavy. I think I saw one on eBay selling for around like 17 bucks, so you might be able to make a little bit of money. I think it was 17 plus shipping. But yeah, I'm gonna pass on this one, but still a good little section to kind of keep an eye out on different things over here. All right, guys, here's something else that actually caught my attention. We have this like Sony docking station selling for $6.99, and eBay has it for about 30 bucks. So definitely not bad if you're looking to make a little money. Here's another good section to go through, especially if you have a little bit of time, but the DVDs, definitely worth looking them up. I'm a little pressed for time today, so I'm not going to go through all of these, but definitely not a bad idea, especially if you're looking to flip to make a little money, put that back into the game collection. So today we hit up the pawn shop. We spent around $8 and some change, and then we just hit up Goodwill, and we got this freaking, oh, there's not even room to show it. Y'all saw it already. We got this golf club. We spent $2 and some change on it. It should sell for, at least from what I'm seeing, like 50 plus. There was one that sold for like 20 something plus shipping. Honestly, even if it sold for that, that would be fine. That pays for everything we spent money on today, which was not much. And then that also gives us a little bit of profit to put back into game hunting. So for those of y'all that are new here, that's pretty much what we do on the channel. Reselling, it's fun. It's kind of addicting in a way, just because it's like, oh, this gets to fund the hobby. Personally, I'm not just a huge fan of shipping and dealing with the whole business aspect of it, but I don't mind, especially when we get to get games essentially for free. So that's kind of why we do it. But anyways, let's keep going. Guys, it is a brand new day and we're gonna hit up the pawn shop. Let's go. All right, guys, right off the bat, I see a game I think I'm gonna pick up. We got God of War, Chains of Olympus. We're gonna take a look at that one. Guys, they got another NES mini console. Might have to take a look at this one too. It depends on the price though. All right, guys, it kind of looks like the same Wii games that we just saw yesterday or the day before, whenever it was that we were here. So I don't think we're gonna be picking any of these up. I would love to get this, but 10 bucks. I don't know about all that. Still not picking up Xbox stuff, but if I did, I would definitely start off by picking up some Fable games. Maybe one day, guys. They still have that super limited edition PS4. It's like that midnight blue or whatever it is. Super sick, but unfortunately, way out of my price range. Guys, see another game here. Maybe another one. Well, they're getting my money today. Well, guys, guess we're getting another one. Whoops. Guys, this is why I have to keep coming back to the same freaking places. Y'all just keep that in mind. If you're going to like one Goodwill once a month or something, maybe you got to go a few more times, like same with the pawn shops, just in general, because you keep going to these places, they're putting out new stock like every day. What's funny though is I'm pretty sure some of this stuff was here the other day when I was here. I just didn't see like some of the Game Boy stuff. I don't really look at too often, but today I was like, you know what? Let's check out some PSP stuff. Let's check out some Game Boy stuff. Guys, we spent a total price of $86.40, which is not bad at all considering we picked up this NES Mini. Now, guys, we picked this up. I kind of want to keep it to trade because I like having extra stuff to trade, but we could probably sell this off right here. We spent 50 bucks on it, and this will probably cover the cost of everything. If I didn't already have one of these in the collection, I would definitely keep it, but thankfully, we do have one of these, so we don't need another one. Guys, let's go ahead and go over the games that we picked up. All right, so I have been on a huge freaking Power Rangers kick lately. I'm not kidding. I've been binge watching the original series. I'm almost through season 3. Like, that's how much I've been watching. So, guys, we got Power Rangers Lightspeed Rescue, and this was only $4. I don't really think this game is probably worth a whole lot more than that. I could be wrong. Basically, if I'm picking up a game that I want to play, I want to add to the collection, the price doesn't really matter that much. Like, of course, we love to get a deal, but it doesn't matter if this game is like $5 on eBay. Like, we didn't have to get it off eBay. We got it in the wild, so I'm cool with paying $4 for that. Stoked to check it out. And then, guys, we picked up Gauntlet Dark Legacy. There we go. And, guys, this was only 15 bucks. So this, I want to say, is worth around 30, 35 or so. Now, this is a game I'm not sure about if I want to keep or not because we actually have Gauntlet Dark Legacy for the PS2. I would much rather play a game like this, like, on the big screen. I'm assuming it's probably like very similar to whatever you get on the Game Boy Advance, although I would think this version would not be like as good. I could be wrong. Y'all drop a comment and let me know if you know the difference. But yeah, this game we might flip or trade. We'll see. Guys, let's go ahead and talk about this. This is something I was not going to start collecting for, but guys, we got Bill and Ted's Excellent Freaking Adventure. Excellent! Excellent! This might kickstart me collecting for the PSP, like, movies. I don't know why, but guys, it was $1. Man, I feel like it doesn't matter what I'm buying. If it's $1, I'm like, okay, here's the dollar, like whatever. So guys, I thought this was kind of cool. Maybe we'll just like be very picky though if we do decide to collect more of this. Like, let's just get movies that are kind of like nostalgic. Let's get movies that we really want, not just like, hey, let's collect all of them. We say that now, but like here in a year, hey, let's go for the whole set. Like, hopefully not. But anyways, we picked this up. This was $1. I thought that was pretty cool. And then we picked up 2 PSP games. We just got these to check out, play, add them to the collection. If we don't like them, we trade or sell them off. But we got Ben 10, Alien Force. This was priced at $5, so why not? And then this was a pretty good price on this one. We got God of War, Chains of Olympus. And guys, we spent $5 on this. So all in all, once again, 80 whatever dollars for everything. I think we did pretty good. Like I said, considering we could probably just sell this one off right here and that'll cover the cost of everything. So let's keep going. Guys, we are back at the house and I wanted to take an up close look at one of the games that we picked up to make sure it's authentic. All right, guys, so I wanted just to open this up and just take a closer look and make sure it's authentic. Nowadays, I feel like it's just so hard to tell the repros from the authentic game. So opening up your game and checking out the actual cartridge is usually the best way. All right, guys, and to do so, I have this little tool. You guys can get these little sets off Amazon or eBay. They're really cheap, just like Google N64 or like Nintendo screwdriver set, and you should be able to find something like this, probably under 10 bucks. All right, guys, went ahead and took the screw out. Now we're just gonna pop this open and we're gonna have a look and make sure that it is authentic. So that looks just like the back of the board. Looks like it's pretty normal, but on the front side, we should see somewhere where it says Nintendo, and there we go. So I didn't really have a reason to believe that this was fake, but it's just a good practice to kind of open up your games and make sure that they are authentic. All right, guys, let's keep going. What is going on, y'all? It is a brand new day, and there's a few yard sales, so we're about to make our way around town, and we're gonna go hit them up. Fingers crossed that we find some cool stuff. Let's go. All right, guys, we are making our way to the first freaking yard sale. I see a lot of junk, which I love. Let's see what we can find. Hey, is there a beard in there? We got the Mario. It's me. Kind of cool. Don't need it, or I'd probably pick it up. All right, y'all know we love the plush. Gonna have to have a look and see what we got here. Biker Baby Belinda? I'm gonna have to look up some of this stuff, y'all. Beanie Baby. Oh, it's a kitty. Not really seeing anything I want to grab. Hey, that's $1. That's not that bad. This is cool, y'all. I used to have a bunch of records. I still got some. Ooh. Give me back that filet fish. These are cool. It's like Coca-Cola glasses. Dang, vintage, look at that. 1980 SeaWorld. So many DVDs. Prices here, y'all. Actually, that's a pretty good deal. $3 for that. I have another one of these though sitting at the house right now, so I'm probably gonna pass, but I bet this is worth at least $50. All right, guys, let's go and talk about that yard sale. There's definitely like a good amount of stuff. The prices were somewhat competitive, at least for a lot of the stuff I was looking at. We were kind of looking at those like boxed like dolls and stuff like that at the beginning, and they weren't really worth picking up to flip. Some of that stuff you got to think is going to just end up sitting for a really long time, and then you have to lower the price on eBay. Like, that's just kind of how it goes. But some stuff I look at and I'm like, I don't know about that. Guys, I did pick this up though. We got Frankie the Fish. We actually got it for $5, which is sick because for 10, even though this is worth around 30, Not really the price I'm trying to pay, but for $5, I'll take the gamble. I asked him if it worked because I wasn't sure if it did, and he's like, yeah. That printer was $3. The one I saw on eBay was selling for like 40 or 50, but we have another one of those that hasn't sold and it's just been sitting. So stuff like that, I don't really like to stock up. Like if I have stuff that is just sitting and it's been sitting for a couple months, like it hasn't sold, I'm like, it probably could sell. It might be a better model, but I try not to deal with it. But of course, you know, if you're doing this stuff full time, then go for it. But anyways, guys, let's keep going. All right, guys, yard sale time. You need some fingers? Hey, what we got here? Never seen this before.
There's someone coming up ahead, Mr. Frodo. I can hear a horse.
Next. Oh, this is kind of cool. Vintage looking Aladdin pop. Got some games.
Yesterday it started out overcast,
Right.
raining.
How much are you guys asking on the loose games?
They're all $2 for $1.
2 for $1? Okay.
Everything over there is $2 for $1.
Okay. I'll look through and see. Maybe.
Sold a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, I see you got a bunch.
I do, but I sold a bunch yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Sold quite a bit this morning.
Nice. I gotcha.
I sell so cheap because I get so many of them.
Yeah. That's awesome. You just go to yard sales and get them, or?
I might stay at sale.
Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, I'm always looking for video games, so I'll probably pick some up. I'll have to look through and see which ones we don't have.
That and people have stuff they want to get rid of every day.
Yeah.
Give them a price all the way.
I gotcha. Those are PC games. Get this one. Oh, that's missing. All right, guys, yard sale games. We found them. 2 for $1. So we got Pac-Man World. It's just loose. Whatever. And then we got Ultimate Deer Hunt Open Season for PS1. Nothing crazy here, guys. We spent $1, but I was talking to the lady and I was like, hey, are you finding games pretty often? Like, well, she was making it sound like she does. And she's like, yeah, I usually buy estate sales and things like that. And I was like, we should exchange contact information. So that way, next time you find games, you can sell them off to me before having to wait for another yard sale. Cause she doesn't do them like every weekend or anything. She's like, yeah, that would be fine. She said she's just doing games for 2 for $1. I have a good feeling about this connection. So y'all make those connections when you go to yard sales. Let's keep going. Before we get back to the episode, we've got to give a special thanks to our sponsor, Boxu. Boxu is a premium Japanese snack box subscription service that delivers original assortments of Japanese snacks and tea pairings. Guys, they were kind enough to send us this amazing box full of snacks, and you guys know we love unboxing things here on this channel. Just to let you guys know, they do monthly themed boxes. Every single month you'll receive a box with a different theme. Also, the box is shipped straight from Japan and they do free shipping to the United States. Guys, y'all know we gotta dive into this. Here it is. Comes with this nice thank you from the owner. That is amazing. I love when companies just do like the little extra step like that. Also, we have this Seasons of Japan culture guide. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, this kind of explains some of the different snacks that they have in here. It lets you know if there is soy, wheat, all sorts of stuff like that. So that's honestly really, really cool, especially nowadays. I know everyone's kind of got different diets. Some of us are allergic to different things. This is what it looks like. Tons and tons of snacks filled to the brim. I'm not gonna lie, I am really excited to jump into some of this stuff. Let's try this. Also, if this is something that you are interested in, you can save 10% by using my code RetroWorld10, and the link is going to be below in the description. So make sure to click that link and save yourself 10% if you're getting pretty hungry like myself here. Ooh, man, I wish you guys could smell this. Come on, get a whiff. These look like little treats, little cookies. I don't know what these are. Mmm. All right. Okay. You guys can tell I'm really, really enjoying this. Like, I'm not, if I wasn't, I wouldn't be going back for a second. You guys know that about me. Oh man, I'm excited. We got snacks for, I want to say the month, but honestly, I'm probably going to eat these in like the next few days. So I got snacks for the week. Once again, big thank you to the sponsor of the video, Boxu. Thank you guys so much. Anyways, y'all, let's get back to the video. Guys, we came across a brand new deal. It's been a little bit. Oh man, I get freaking so excited whenever we come across a good deal on Facebook Market, especially when we know we're about to go pick it up. Because sometimes you come across these deals and then it's like 5 minutes later, sold. Or like you think you're gonna go pick it up, sold like on the way there, like, ugh. Anyways, guys, came across a PS1 game bundle. There was actually PS1 games and PS2 games. I'm looking through the PS1 stuff and I'm like, I need those games. I'm looking through the PS2 stuff and I'm like, don't really care about those. There's not really even one game in the PS2 lot that I was like, let's just get it. Let's get it to flip. Like, no. So I was like, hey man, how much do you want for the PS1 games? He told me $30. So I was like,
you got yourself a deal.
and then I didn't even notice. I messaged another seller because I see this Super Nintendo bundle and it's like 2 Super Nintendo consoles and 2 games, which is kind of weird. Usually you see like 1 console with 2 games or like a console with a bunch of games, but 2 consoles with 2 games I thought was pretty odd. I messaged him about that. I didn't notice that it was the same seller. He messages me back. He's like, hey, this is pending pickup. I'm like, all right, whatever, that's fine. So I'm on my way to pick up the PS1 games and he's like, hey, by the way, the other buyer dipped out. If you still want the Super Nintendo stuff, you can pick it up. And I was like, how much do you want for everything? He cut me a deal. We agreed on $80. Guys, PS1 games, 2 Super Nintendo games, and 2 Super Nintendo consoles for $80 freaking dollars. Here's the footage for that. I appreciate the deal, dude. $80 we said, and this is just everything in here.
13 games.
Mind if I just kind of look at it real quick? Yeah. I make videos for YouTube. I'm not going to put your face in it, though, but I hope you don't mind. Just got my camera out. Sometimes it's weird. I like to let people know. And that's everything in there? Yeah. Okay. You mind if I just open it up real quick? Okay. I'll just, I'll set it over here on the car. Might just be easier. Try to show people how to get games like and save money and, you know, kind of stay off eBay and basically save money and find them cheap. So... cool, man. Yeah, I'm stoked. Most of this stuff will end up going to my collection, and then pretty much what I do, the stuff I don't want, I'll trade, or sometimes I'll sell some stuff off too.
Most of this stuff on a storage unit.
Oh, dang. I need to get your phone number then, because I'm always looking for this type of stuff. All right, guys. First things first, we have that Super Nintendo console, and as you can see, it was priced at $39.95 wherever this came from. So I'm assuming this sat in a game store at some point, ended up in a storage auction, I guess. And this guy and his family ended up picking it up. First Super Nintendo console right here. It's not that bad looking, like a little bit of yellowing, but I feel like at this point, it's pretty hard to find a super clean Super Nintendo console. You got to think, like, how old are these consoles at this point? Like, think about that. That's crazy. I know there are, like, different techniques to remove the yellowing. I think you put some sort of, like, chemical on here and then you're supposed to put it in this like light box, and I don't know the process. It'd be cool to try it out sometime, but anyways, guys, enough rambling about that. Super Nintendo. So this right here should be the other, yep, there it is. So we got the other Super Nintendo console, and as y'all can tell, this one has definitely seen better days. I mean, look at how yellow that one is. So that's just kind of what happens after a while, you know. But anyways, like, look at it. Just 2 Super Nintendo consoles. Like, that's freaking crazy. And then, guys, we have... yep, we got 1 controller. I didn't really know what all it was going to come with. He did say it would come with the hookups. So, we have... yep, we got an AV cable. Let's see, is it authentic? Yeah, it is. So, that's awesome. I always nerd out whenever it's just like authentic Nintendo stuff. Not even for like a value or like resale part. It's just like, oh yeah, we got Nintendo. And then guys, we have, let's see. Yep, we got the AC adapter and yep, more official Nintendo. So that's awesome. That one looks like it is as well. And guys, these are the games. I don't think I mentioned what games come with this, but we have The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. And this looks to be the player's choice version. And then guys, we have Mortal Kombat. We're going to do a little bit of cleaning on this. Probably use a little bit of Goo Gone to get rid of this. We can use a little bit of isopropyl alcohol for this with like a Q-tip to get rid of this as well. But anyways, guys, Zelda and Mortal Kombat, 2 Super Nintendos. Already, this would right here would have been an amazing deal for what we paid. But y'all, we got the freaking bag of PS1 games. Let's take a look at that stuff. All right, guys, and here is the freaking bag. These bags make so much sound, so I'm gonna go ahead and start just pulling stuff out, and we can take a look at everything. All right, so that worked out perfectly because everything is upside down. So, even though the names are on the back, so I guess it doesn't matter. Guys, we got Driver. You are the wheelman. I don't think we have this game. I'll have to double check. We might do a case swap. I have a bunch of these jewel cases I like to keep around, so that way we can swap out broken cases. It's a little difficult because if you're not careful, you end up breaking the new case. So you just have to be very, very delicate with it. I don't think we have this game, and I know I haven't played it. So even if we do have it, haven't played this game yet. So looking forward to checking that one out. Guys, we have Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. I know my girlfriend would be stoked on this one. She loves Harry Potter. And honestly, I can't say that I hate Harry Potter. It's a pretty great series. I've never really jumped into any of the games besides the Lego games. So looking forward to checking that one out. Guys, we have a timeless classic right here. We have Spyro the Dragon. Looks like it is missing the manual. But that's okay. I know we have this one. I feel like I have the greatest hits version of it too. I'm not sure. I know I don't have all Black Label Spyro the Dragon games, but guys, that's okay. We just want to play games at the end of the day. It is cool to get the Black Label stuff though. Next up, we got NFL Game Day 2002. We have Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. We have Wipeout 3. Best racing game of E3. Guys, I feel like E3 at some point might just not exist. I feel like it's already like kind of, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it holds up over the next few years. It just seems like everyone's doing their own directs nowadays. And anyways, that's my opinion. We'll see if that ever happens. I don't know. Guys, oh yes, we have Gex. Enter the freaking gecko. Oh yeah. Let's go. Next up, we have Grand Theft Auto 2. Y'all, it's crazy how far this series has come. Like, this is what it used to look like. You'd have this overhead view, and you were just basically this little dot on the screen, just shooting and just freaking destroying everything around you. Oh, man. Brings back a lot of freaking memories playing the old Grand Theft Auto games. Next up, we have Fear Effect. I don't think we have this one. Y'all know I'm not super crazy into horror-related games. I freaking love watching other people play them, which is just crazy, but that's just a thing. And then I love horror movies, but I don't know. I'm assuming this is a survival horror game. I don't know anything about this game, but I have heard about it, so... Fear Effect. Next up, we have Tomb Raider, another classic series. Next up, we have Pac-Man World. So this is funny. We literally just picked up this game. Yeah, we picked up a loose copy of Pac-Man World. Last but not least, we have Frogger. I feel like I have this one in the collection. I'll definitely check it out. If we don't, we'll keep it. It's Frogger. It's a classic. But if we do have it, we'll sell or we'll trade it off. $80 freaking dollars for all of this stuff. Like, that is crazy. And it's never a brag. When you guys hear the value and you guys hear the prices we pay here on this channel, I'm never like trying to brag. I'm just genuinely stoked. A bunch of freaking awesome PS1 games. One not so great looking Super Nintendo console, but one not that bad looking Super Nintendo console. And then 2 amazing games. And then of course, all the original stuff that goes with it. We're going to take a moment to put all of this stuff here into price charting, and we're going to see the total potential value. I went ahead and just put this Super Nintendo stuff right here into price charting, and we are looking at a total potential value of $189.30. So that's pretty crazy. Now it's saying that Super Nintendo controller alone is worth around 20 bucks. I feel like that's not the case, but I don't really keep up with a lot of the value for some of this stuff. I know things are constantly going up, constantly going down. So maybe the Super Nintendo controllers right now, the original ones, are worth around that amount. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, $189, pretty nice. So we went ahead and put in all of these PS1 games right here, minus these two. These are only worth about $3 a piece or so. Put all of this stuff right here into price charting, and we're looking at a total of $160.85. The most notable thing on here is Gex, Enter the Gecko. Kind of crazy. I figured that game was up a little bit in value. I didn't know it was worth that much. And then that Fear Effect did not have the manual, so that's why it's marked as loose. But guys, not complaining whatsoever. All right, guys, so I wanted to pop in here real quick. I basically took apart one of the Super Nintendos, and I'm going to explain why I did that. So first of all, I got to give a shout out to Tatted Game Collector. He's the reason I even know about this. He posted about this, I don't know, it was a few months ago. He said he came across a Super Nintendo and it was a one-chip model. At the time, I was like, what the heck is that? Basically, what it is like, it's a model of the Super Nintendo that looked a little bit better, if I'm not mistaken, than like some of the other models. There's like an extra chip in there or something. I don't know. I don't know the details of all of that. All I know is I told myself next time I come across a Super Nintendo, I was going to open it up and I was going to, you know, have a look and see. So one thing I wanted to point out real quick, if you look at the back right there, you see that serial number, there's a U, N, and a 3. If you have a Super Nintendo with a U, N, 3, probably worth opening up to have a look at. Now, I don't think all of them are going to be this one chip model, but more often than not, from what I've heard and seen other like YouTube reviewers talk about, that's kind of a good indication that it is the one chip model. So let's take a closer look. Went ahead and opened it. It's a little dirty, but that's pretty much how almost every Super Nintendo is going to look when you open it. And as you can see right here, it says SNS one chip 01. So to me, it looks like that is the model. Now you can definitely take apart all of this stuff and then it'll show that one chip model again. But this, if I'm not mistaken, is the one chip 01. So a couple of cool things about that. One, if you want a little bit of a clearer picture for playing retro games on the original hardware, apparently the one chip 01 model or the one chip 02 model are the models that you want. Now, if you know about this stuff, you probably know more than I do. Drop those comments because I would love to be more educated on it than what I already know. I always love hearing from you guys anyways. But the other cool thing about it is the one chip models are worth quite a bit more. I'll throw some values up on the screen. I saw one sell for like $150 and it was just the console. This deal basically ended up being a lot better than I thought. Just wanted to jump in here and explain that real quick to you guys. Let's go. Alrighty guys, that is going to be it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, make sure to hit that like button. If you are new here and you are not subscribed, please hit that freaking subscribe button. It will mean the world to me. As always, I just want to say, drop a comment and let me know what your favorite thing was in today's episode, whether it was something that kind of pulled on those nostalgia strings from like when you were a child, whether it was just a game that you've like never seen before, something that you really want for your collection. Let me know below. I think personally, I'm going to go with just the Super Nintendo stuff and not necessarily the games, but like the consoles and stuff in general, just because y'all know, oh man, I'm a freaking sucker for Super Nintendo stuff. That is like my childhood. I feel like it's always going to be like some of my favorite stuff that we come across here on this channel. Anyways, guys, until next time, I appreciate all of y'all. Peace.